Hello everyone, welcome to the Aduran region. I'm your host, Aduran himself, and it's a different setup because I'm in a different location now. We are continuing our series of A Pack a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. Hopefully everything is set up properly. Uh, it is, just making sure everything looks good and everything's okay. So today is Tuesday, and as a result, that means we are opening up a Shadows of Valhalla pack. So let's get right into it, because you guys know the general gist of what could be inside these packs. Hopefully, I think the screen should be good enough so that you're able to see everything. You know it's the Shadows of Valhalla pack. I'm just going to set this off to the side, and we shall get into it. So our first one is Valkyrie Jaw. Awesome. Let me just step back for a second. And you can see the card right here. Hopefully everything looks good. It's a level 5 light monster. It's a fairy with the effect. If this card is summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. After damage calculation, if this card battled, you can target one continuous spell in your graveyard added to your hand. You can only use each effect of Valkyrie Jaw once per turn. I'm just going to move my mic real quick. I apologize if this is going to mess anything up. There we go. Cool. So you may recognize this card if you watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Siegfried von Schroeder used this in season 5, I think it was. The Valkyrie archetype. That's the main focus of the Shadows of Valhalla pack anyway. You can see the different Valkyries there. Alright, so that's the first card. Our second card is Vision Hero Trinity. I know this card at least from Duel Links because this card, I think, if I'm correct, this card is a really, really big card. In Duel Links, if you want to go for like an OTK type strategy, back when I was playing, so this would be like last year or something like that. It is a level, let's see, 4/8. It's a level 8 hero monster. It's a dark type warrior fusion with the effect of 3 hero. Well, you need 3 hero monsters to fuse this. After this card is fusion summoned for the rest of this turn, this card's attack becomes double its original attack. So that would make it 5,000 before any equip spells, field bonuses, etc. This fusion summon card can make a second and third attack during each battle phase, but cannot attack directly. So you can see how that would definitely be useful, because if your opponent has 3 monsters out in the field, this guy could just hit over each of them 3 different times. Although this card can attack directly, so that's kind of a downer. If you do enough damage by overriding the other guy's Pokemon, or not Pokemon, sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know why I'm thinking Pokemon. If you do enough damage over them, then that should take them out. Cool, so that's a Vision Hero Trinity, and our next one is Mermail Abyss Lead. Mermail Abyss Lead is a level 7 water type card right here. It's a sea serpent with the effect you can discard 3 other water monsters to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. Once summoned this way, you can target one abyss spell or trap in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. You contribute 1 other attack position mermail monster, send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, only use this effect once per turn. I can definitely see how this would be really useful. Of course, it's an Abyss card, and Abyss is, I think, was that 2017 that they were running rampant all over the place? Like, Abyss Dweller is still regularly used in a lot of different decks, and so you definitely see this being effective. Next card is Valkyrie Jaw. Hopefully everything is set up properly. Is this the one on the cover? This is not. Okay. You can see right here, level 4, light type monster, a fairy with the effect. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add 1 Valkyrie card from your deck to your hand, except Valkyrie Jaw. You can only use this effect of Valkyrie Jaw once per turn. Gains 200 attack for each of your opponent's banished monsters. So if they banish a lot of monsters, then presto, this guy is going to have a bunch of attack. Reminds me of, what is it? It's a Gren Manju, I think it is, that has the effect of 4. It has an attack of 400 times the number of banished Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Is it cards or monsters that you have? Not 100% sure. And our final card is Shadow Fusion. This card I know has been really good, obviously for Shadow decks, but I know I think this card was really big right when I was getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! Or at least a lot of people were using Shadow Fusion. It's a spell card. Fusion summon 1 Shadow Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If your opponent controls a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can also use monsters in your deck as fusion material. Only activate once per turn. That's huge right there, because if it's special summoned from the extra deck, so that could be a Link, that could be an XC monster, that could be a Synchro monster, a Fusion monster, Pendulum, anything. if it came from the extra deck, you could just use this and then throw out some random Shaddolls in your deck to summon whatever the big Shaddol monster was, which I'm not 100% sure I know what it is. But I know this card was a really big card. I'll move this out of the way. So, our overall review, I guess we could go through. Valkyrie's White, Vision Hero Trinity, Mermail Abyss Lead, Valkyrie Drite, and Shaddol Fusion in our Shadows of Valhalla pack. Thank you very much for watching and supporting the Aduran region in any way, shape, or form that you do. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care.